Hi Stampers, it's Elizabeth from StampScrapandMore.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Canada. And thank you for joining me today for another video tutorial. On Friday on my Facebook business page, I had posted a survey. What did you want me to play with? A Hippest Hippos or Snowman Magic? So Snowman Magic won hands down, and I did Facebook Live on Friday using that stamp set. But I really want to share with you the Hippest Hippos because it is a free Sale-a-Bration item, and it is available while supplies last during in August during Sale-a-Bration. So it's while supplies last, and one item is already sold out from the Sale-a-Bration catalog. So I want to share with you Hippest Hippos before it's gone. So let's get started. So this is the stamp set. It's Hippest Hippos, and we've got you're always on point, you're so hip, you're really the best, you really are the best, love you a ton, and we've got three fun hippos. The coordinating dies die cut out each of the hippos, and then there are a bunch of accent pieces that go along with it. So there's a tub, there's a boat, there's hearts, there's a wave, some flowers, umbrella, a splash of water, a snorkel, a snorkel and the goggles, sunglasses, some stars, and a lily pad, a butterfly, or bumblebee. So there's a lot of pieces that go with it that you can use to accent the hippopotamuses. So let's get started. Oh, I do want to show you in the Sale-a-Bration catalog first, though, before I show you the card. So this is the Sale-a-Bration catalog. So from July to August, I'm in Canada. So for every $60 spent before shipping and handling, you can select an item for free out of the catalog, unless it's $120 value. There's, I think, a couple or one or two that are $120 value. But if you wanted to, with a $120 purchase before shipping and handling, you can get the stamp set for free, and for another, you can get the dies for free. So this bundle you can get for $120 value before shipping and handling. So that's a really good deal that you can get that bundle. But what is already sold out or is no longer available are the Pool Party and Soft Sea Foam cards and envelopes. They are already gone. But as you can tell, there's lots of great things. This is a stamp set that you can get for $120. There's some paper that you can get with $60. This is a die set for a $120 purchase before shipping and handling. You can get the die set for free, and it coordinates with the Trees for Sale stamp set, which is in the July to December catalog, and on page 39. So this coordinates with that set. I was actually playing with that this morning. And this, you can get the stamp set and designer series paper free for with a $120 purchase. So there's lots to select from, but I'm going to play with the Hippest Hippos first, and I'm going to share with you the card. Oops. So this is the card we're going to play with. We're going to make today. We're using quite a few of the elements. We're using the flowers, obviously the hippo, the boat, the life preserver, the wave, and the splash of water. And I think he turned out really cute. This was a swap card that I created for a swap that I was in recently. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to give you some measurements and some tips. So the card base is basic white, and I am using basic white thick, and it is 5.5 by 8.5, and I want that thick. I want the stability. Also, for the top layer, I'm also using thick, and it is 5.25 by 4, and I'm selecting the thick because I want it to have stability, and I'm also going to be putting lots of dimensionals on the back of it, and you're less likely to see the dimensionals underneath the thick than you are the regular basic white, in my opinion. I've used my all-time favorite, well, new favorite, the Stylish Shapes dies, and I've used the second largest Stylish Shape die to die cut out that circle towards the bottom right-hand side of the card. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm taking my Balmy Blue ink and my blending brush, and there's no exact science here, but I just want to put a little bit of sky behind this. So it's most of it's going to get covered up, but I'm just going to ink up my blending brush, and because the top part is going to get covered, I'm going to start from the top down and just start blending in. And I'm just depositing some color, and you can start to see it change color, and it's just to give me a little bit of sky behind my hippo. And you can see what I mean, like I'm bringing it from the top down, so that if I get a blob, the blob is going to be on the top, not in the middle where I want it. Okay, and I think I've got enough blue there. The harder you push with the blending brush, the more color you're going to get deposited. Okay, so now I'm going to take, and the reason why I'm using Balmy Blue is because this is also Balmy Blue, and so it brings in that color. Now I'm going to take this Balmy Blue, and I'm going to lay it down on the bottom like that, sort of covering the bottom of the circle. And when I put the adhesive on, I'm going to make sure I'm not putting adhesive on the lump on this top wave. Lump. It's a wave, Elizabeth. Yeah, I don't want because I don't want it to stick on the inside of that card. So I am going to put. I'm going to put along the bottom, but not on the hump. And like that. Whoops, I don't have that way very straight, do I? Okay. I have an old pair of tweezers that I'm going to use. And I've already die cut out very small, very small drops of water right here. And I'm going to put 2 on this side and 1 on that side. And so on this side, I'm going to put, I'm going to dry fit them. So I want 1 there, and I'm going to put the little one there. Whoops. Like that. And then this one is the middle size one. I'm going to put it on like that. Okay, it just gives it a little bit of detail. And I'm going to put a dot. You can use glue dots if you want. And like that. And on this one, I'm going to put some Tombow glue there. Oops. I've got glue on my fingers already. I'm going to put a drop there, and then right here. They're fiddly. Can you imagine doing a bunch of swaps? Okay, and then this one I'm just going to put there, like that. All right, so now we've got that done. And I actually can put this on top of here now. And I'm going to, let me just press that down a little bit, make sure I'm not going to move those. And I'm going to bring out my dimensionals. See my dimensional box? I did a tutorial on how to create this box to hold dimensionals, and I keep it on my desk now. So I'm going to link the tutorial on how to make the box to hold dimensionals up in my playlist up here. All right, now I am going to make sure that I've got dimensionals on here, and so I don't want it to sag anywhere. And so am I doing an overkill with dimensionals? You bet I am. Like that. Okay. And now you see what I mean when you can't see the dimensionals underneath, but you, with the the regular basic white, you can see the dimensionals underneath. So that's just my tip. Okay. And I am going to lay this down, keeping even space on all four sides. And then I'm just going to press it in. And you can see, got a little bit of a gap here, which is exactly what I want. And I'm going to take the boat, and I'm going to layer the boat in like that. I am going to pop this up, and I'm going to use small dimensionals. I'm going to use mini dimensionals. And I'm going to put the dimensionals around the outside because this is going to get tucked underneath and I don't want it to get interfere. So I'm going to put dimensionals like 1, 2, and then 1 down here. So there's 1 on either corner. Like that. And then I'm going to put a dimensional down here and 1 down here. And this is going to get popped up on top. Like that. All right. Now we have to do a little bit of coloring. So now we're going to color the hippo. And I'm using the, what's it called? Polished pink for the flower, because I'm picking up the polished pink. These flowers are polished pink, so I'm coordinating it with that color. And I'm just using the light polished pink. And then I am also going to be using the light flirty flamingo. I'm going to color in cheeks. And I'm also going to be doing her nails. I will be coloring over them with smoky slate, but it's just to give it a little bit of extra detail. Okay, now I'm going to take my dark blend, dark smoky slate. I'm just going to color in some of the lines. Now I'm going to take, oh, I forgot. I'm going to put the flirty flamingo on the ears as well. And now I'm going to take my light smoky slate and I'm going to color in all of that. And yes, I am coloring in right over the pink that I have laid down already. This little guy is winking, so one eye is slightly closed. The first, I attempted to color this once before, and I was using a dull or a dead smoky slate, so I had to throw it out and start over again. I thought I'd picked up the right one, so I didn't. Okay, so you'll see I've colored right over the pink, and I just want his cheeks to have, or hers, have a little bit of color to them. And I'm also coloring in right over the nails. You don't have to if you don't want to, but to me they're just a little too fiddly to color around. We're almost done coloring him or her. Alrighty. Should insert music here, so, or speed it up. Yeah, I think that's good. Now let me just. I'm just giving it add a little bit extra dimension, darkening it up in some spots. Okay. And I think I'll bring it up to you. So there is the hippo. And you can see how one eye is kind of winking. If you wanted to, you can take your color lifter and just add a little bit of shadow there, or remove some of the color, and so that it looks like it's a little bit more open. Okay, all right. Now I'm going to tuck him in here like that. And I'm going to break out my Tombow glue to do that. And that's why we kept the dimensionals to the side, so that it doesn't interfere with the putting in the hippo into the boat. Oh, look at that saucy look. Okay. Oh, so I have already die cut out the life preserver, and I used the white glimmer paper or the white glimmer cardstock that's in the July to December mini. And I'm going to take my cherry cobbler, my light cherry cobbler, and I'm just going to color, and you know I want dark. I'm going to take the dark cherry cobbler, and I just want to color in the preserver lines. And I'm actually realized after I'd made a few of them, I'm going to sort of round it just a little bit. On this one, I didn't do that, and so they're just straight lines. But if you kind of round it, it gives it a little bit more realistic look, like it's round. And I'm going to put that on like that. A little dab of Tombow glue, and put them on the front of the boat. Okay, a little bit of adhesive there. All right, and now we're going to take the 3 flowers. Oh no, I'm going to do Love You a Ton first though. So I've got a piece of basic white. This is just a cutoff. And Love You a Ton. And I'm going to stamp that using black memento. And if it doesn't work out the first time, I've already done one. Just in case. There's black memento. Okay. Love You a Ton. Well, I'll try one more time. There, I like that one. Okay. And I'm going to trim that down. Oops. Now, I think I did. What I did with this one, I trimmed it down just even a little bit more. And you know, if you have a steady hand, there we go. All right, so bring this back up a little bit. Oh, you know what? I'm going to trim it down just even. I'm going to live dangerously. I'm going to trim it down even more. There we go. There, I like that. And I'm going to put a dimensional on one end. Oops. Oh, there's my phone. I'm not going to answer it though. It's downstairs, so you can't, I don't know if you can hear it ringing. And I'm going to put this like that. Okay, and now I'm going to put the flowers. One like that. And I'm going to put a flower up here. Oops, oh, that's a lot of glue. I'm wearing shorts, so I can't wipe them on my track pants. And I'm going to put the last one right there like that. Like that. And I also want to add a little bit of bling. I'm going to use my dark polished pink, and I'm going to color one rhinestone there, and I'm going to color in 2 of the small ones. This is going to go on the large one, and on the small ones. Did I forget anything? Did I forget anything? I don't think I did. There you go. Isn't he sweet? So there is the Hippest Hippos. And that was the original card. You can see I was lighter in my coloring on this one than I was on the other, but and here is his boats going against the wave, but I think he's cute. So thanks for joining me today for another video tutorial using the Hippest Hippos, and they really are the hippest. They're available while supplies last. For $60 before shipping and handling, you can get the stamp set. And for another $60 before shipping and handling, you can get the dies. So you can get both of them for free during Sale-a-Bration while supplies last. I'll put all the link information in the video description. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Happy stamping, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.